A big wingman welcome to the Wingman's Path, to positivity, to raising your vibration, and to creating a life of your choosing. Once again, I thank you for joining me, and I thank you for sharing positive energy with me today. Today's practice is, I said, we're going to get serious today about achieving our goals and creating a life of our choosing. Now, when I was a kid, there was always the 5 W's: who, what, where, why, and when. And when you were in school, and certainly junior high and high school and college, if you wrote a report, it better have answered those 5 questions, right? Who, when, where, why. Who, what, where, why, when, right? It had to answer those 5 questions. As a matter of fact, they say in newspaper reporting or police reporting or scientific research, unless those 5 questions are answered, it is not complete. It is not complete. So I thought for today's practice, we would take it from answering those questions in the past, and let's answer those questions for our future. Let's start looking at those 5 W's and seeing what we want to achieve, the goals we want to achieve, or the desires we have that we want to manifest. So let's start with what. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to achieve? And you've got to get very clear on this, because if you're not clear, well, the universe certainly won't be clear in here. No one's going to be clear, but the universe certainly will not be clear in sending you help. So you've got to get very clear on what it is you want to achieve. So let's say, for instance, for me, I've got this Wingman's Path. We've got this great thing going on, and I want to see it grow, and I want to see it with 100,000 people. I want to see it with 100,000 people. That's my goal, okay? I'm very clear with that, right? 100,000 people. Get clear with what you want. Let's go to why. Why do you want it? That's the second one, right? Why do you want to achieve it? If you don't know why you want to achieve it, then again, you're not being clear. I have found for me, when I can figure out emotionally why I want to achieve something, it gets me that much more. It gets me moving in that direction a whole lot more. So for me, the Wingman's Path. Why do I want 100,000 people on the path with me, with us? Because I know the more people that are sharing positive energy, the easier it is for us individually to each bring more positive energy into our lives, for each of us individually to raise our vibration, and for each of us individually to create a life of our choosing. Do you know how great it would be when you have 100,000 wingmen or wingwomen or wingmates behind you? It makes it that much easier. Where do you want to achieve it? Now for me, it was easy. Jan and I wanted to travel. So I said, I want to build the Wingman's Path around the world. I want to travel to different countries and build it all around the world. For you, your dream might be in your office, in your home area, in your community, in your city, in your state. Wherever it is, get clear on where you want to achieve your goal. What's the next one? When. When. Many people will say you don't have a goal unless you have a deadline, unless you have a time with when you want to achieve it. Now, for me, when I said 100,000 people, I initially said it a couple months ago that I wanted 100,000 people on this path by December 31st, 2018, right? So I've got about 9 months to go, 10 months to go, 9.5 months to go. Now, that may have been a little optimistic, but it's my goal, and it's what I'm sticking with, right? That's what I want to see happen. And maybe I won't hit it, but I'll certainly do better than if I look to only grow it to 5,000. By the way, we're around 4,200 right now. The last one is who. Who? How do you answer that question? You know that starts with you, right? For me, clearly I'm the face of the Wingman's Path. I'm the wingman on the Wingman's Path, so I've got a big job ahead of me. But I know one thing. And I know with a great team, anything is possible. And I also know that you guys are my team, and I appreciate you helping me to build this Wingman's Path. And I appreciate it if you can help me to add more people to the path. Add your friends, add your family, add your neighbors, because the more of us on this path, that are creating positive energy, that are sharing positive energy, the easier it is for each of us, as I said before. So I hope this helps you. Run these 5 W's over in your mind. Some would add the word how, and you want to build a plan, but that might be a practice for another day. For today, I just want you to focus on the 5 W's, because without the answering those questions, your goal, your idea, your research, your report, it's not complete. So get very clear on what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, when you want to achieve it by, where you want to achieve it, and who you want to have help you achieve it. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I thank you for sharing positive energy and helping me grow the Wingman's Path, because we're all going to benefit from this. I assure you of that. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Your Wingman Michael from Chiang Mai, Thailand, signing off.